Hall of Fame news, first and foremost. One person gets in. I was a little worried that nobody would get in this year.
I thought that too.
One got in, Scott Rolen. Congratulations to Scott Rolen. 76.3% of the vote. You need 75% to get in. Scott Rolen is officially a Hall of Famer. So this class will, I thought one off, I was a little worried nobody off the ballot would get in. We need to remember Fred McGriff is also getting in as well. So the inductees this next time will be Scott Rolen and Fred McGriff. Rolen becomes the 19th third baseman in the history of the Hall of Fame, which is crazy to me that only 19 third basemen are in. He had 281 in his career, 316 homers, 1,287 RBIs, a 70 WAR, 7-time All-Star, 8-time Gold Glover, and a World Series champion. So to me, look, here's what I have to say, because looking along on social media, a lot of the things became like, well, Scott Rolen, really good Hall of Famer? Where's that line? Look, to me, at some point, you have to take into consideration a guy's defense. And we don't typically do that. Typically, when you talk Hall of Fame, you just go straight to what are his offensive numbers. When you were growing up for a long time and playing infield or playing third base, it became, who's the guy you want to be over at third base? And it was Scott Rolen. The dude was unbelievable. He had an absolute cannon for an arm. He's an 8-time Gold Glove winner. And he also had a pretty good offensive career. I like it. Scott Rolen's a Hall of Famer. And we have a lot to also talk about with the Hall of Fame. But we want to take a time to give credit to Scott Rolen for getting in.
Yeah, you never want to diminish moments like these because it is so special. And one of the things I love to see is players getting to really share this moment with their families, because your family is just as big as a part of this journey.
It was so cool.
As the players. They're there from the very beginning when you set out to accomplish this dream. And Scott actually shared, we got to see him telling his parents on social media that he was getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. And just to be able to have that moment, to have your parents still around, to be a part of that life-changing, emotional, oh my goodness, we did it. Especially when you have that much time between when you finished your career and you've been able to kind of reflect and look back at all of your accomplishments. You really appreciate everything that the game gave you. It was your life. I mean, you're someone who would understand that, obviously, with your brother and reaching all of his accolades. It is a family celebration when it happens. And it is so special to be able to get that inside look, as you see right here with his dad. You just think about all the baseball practices growing up.
Yep.
Driving to and from games, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, everything that baseball mentally puts you through and physically, to then reach this moment and share it with your family is priceless.
It's the coolest video. There's so much emotion involved.
Yeah.
There was a question asked, as if you're watching, you can see the video, but he comes walking around the corner and he just says, "I'm in," with all the emotion in the world in his voice, and he's in tears, and it was just really cool. So congratulations to Scott Rolen for getting into the Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.